So this is St Catherine's Bay in the northeast of Jersey, and it's a beautiful big bay where we've always got water. This is where I do the bulk of my training. It's very close to my home, and on a day like today it's just glorious. And I'm about to go in, it's the 5th of November, and I'm about to go in with a couple of friends for a little swim, and I can't wait to get in. It looks glorious.
What is your favourite place to swim?
I have swum all over the world, but I love Jersey bays. We have at least 13 fantastic bays. The video I sent you was St Catherine's Bay. I love Bully Bay, I love Roselle Bay. I'm not very keen on sand. I'm standing in St Wands, which is our west coast beach here, which, as you can see at the moment, is low tide and lots of sand. Fantastic for fun and surfing, not so great for swimming.
First experiences of open water swimming?
Okay, I prefer to call it long distance swimming because that's what I feel I've done all my life. I was evacuated back here in 1960 after having been born in the Congo. My swimming lessons were in the sea, aged 4 upwards. No indoor pools until I was 12 in 1969. And I've been a sea swimmer ever since, and it's in my DNA, I think, now because of that. And I started doing longer swims when I was 11 and in full tilt when I was 13, 14 and above.
So Sal, tell us, what are your top tips for a newbie?
So a newbie coming into swimming, which I've helped so many people over the last, I don't know how many years. Number one, always swim with others. Try never to swim alone. Make sure you check the tides and the weather before you go swimming. Make sure you're aware of currents or the swell of a river or a lake. Make sure you're dressed correctly and that your clothes and layers are ready for you to put on in order that you want to put them on after. And make sure when it's really cold that you've got woolly socks, woolly hat, warm drink, and you've got lots of layers to put on so that you can remove them as you warm up. And then I always try and recommend that people go for a nice brisk walk before they drive anywhere after.
So Sal Minty-Gravett, your achievements?
So this could go on for a long time, but my greatest achievement is the fact that I have swum the channel in 5 separate decades of my life and years, and that culminated in a 2-way English Channel swim in 2016, becoming the oldest person at that time. I'm now the oldest lady at the age of 59, and I did that, and it was 36 hours and 26 minutes. I'm very, very proud of that, amongst all my swims that I've done, but that's, yeah.
So Sal, what is your favourite Swim Secure piece of equipment?
Okay, so I've been using Swim Secure for many years now, and I've tried all the floats and I've tried all the toe floats, but my favourite is the pink donut. It's got a little dry bag place where I can put my car keys and my phone if I need to. I can tie my camera to it. It's brilliant and I love it, and I wouldn't be anywhere without it. And here's one I made earlier.
And it's pink.
And it's pink.
Exercises, your recommendations?
Okay, so I spend my winters doing weight training for prevention of injury. So I strengthen my upper body, my back, my arms, my shoulders, and to make sure that when I start swimming longer and start swimming in the sea, that I'm going to be strong enough to be able to keep swimming. And your conditioning and speed work should be done in the pool in the winter time, ideally. It works best that way, I think.
What do you feel about stretching before you go for a long open water swim?
That's a very good question. When you stretch, your body should be warm. So my advice is that before you go in the sea, make sure you stay warm and you loosen. And you loosen your shoulders, you loosen your back, you loosen your hamstrings, and you do a little bit of gentle movement to get your bodies and muscles warm to go in. When you come out, however, because you've been in cold water, there's the clue, you don't stretch until you're warm, and that's my advice.